It is 5:15 in the evening on October 26, 2020. We are
13 North.
We are on 13 North in Harrington, Delaware, approaching Killens State Park. It's not too far from here. One of the hardest things that we do is try to figure out how to get to the campground entrances to the state parks that we go to. So we decided we would start recording our drives to the entrance so other people would be able to see what they were doing. It's very overcast. It's fall weather. It's been very foggy lately. Harrington, Delaware is not too far from the campground. It's got several different little fast food restaurants. Got that Royal Farms for that lovely chicken. I've got that just about at every intersection in Delaware. Things that I don't like about state parks is the fact that they don't have great signage. They don't give you much warning at all. So we know we're looking for Paradise Alley Road, and we know it's going to be a right-hand turn. Now, we've been to the park, we've been staying here for the last week, so I know for a fact that our turn is just past this white building with the green roof, just past the stand of trees. But as I said before about the fact that there aren't much signage, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We're going to see a yellow sign giving us the name of the cross street before we see that brown sign telling us that there's a state park. And this indeed is the turn. Again, terrible, terrible signage all over the country when it comes to state parks. It's a shame. So here we go, Paradise Alley. And we know we have 4 miles to go down this road, and it's on our left. I have my cruise control set on 45. And that's just going down back road in Delaware. Now I know because I checked the atlas and I checked the GPS. I know that this Campground road is the last crossroad before the state park. So when I saw the Campground road, that's when I started slowing down. It is going to be a left-hand turn up here in the woods. And again, no signage until you're on top of it. It's incredibly frustrating. I wish we could figure out a different way to do stuff like this. Here we are at the Killens State Park in Harrington, Delaware. It is a pretty park. It's very clean, everything that we've seen. But it has been incredibly dark. The canopies from the trees of a very full, very mature forested area. And then, if you're like us and you were boondocking before you arrived here, then you're going to want to take the immediate right-hand turn to the dump station. It is just this little turn right here. Not a lot of signage. You see the dumpsters. It can be a little tight. We have a 30-foot C-class. We had no problems at all. But as you can see, this here is the dump station. Then you circle all the way around. This is the overflow parking area right here. And then we continue on. They've had a lot of the area, the playgrounds and the open buildings closed because of COVID, but all of the open spaces, all of the outdoor spaces have been in full use. And in fact, this past weekend, which was the second to the last full weekend in October of 2020, and our loop was completely filled for the entire weekend. So there are several loops. There are at least 5. We're in F. G is just a big field for tent camping. This is where the camp host is here in C. So if you had any difficulties of any kind, you would pull in here and ask for assistance. Somebody is almost always there. Up on E. You can see it's still very nice. It's still very sunny out. It's overcast for 5:30 in the evening, but we're about to turn down the lane, the single lane. So if you're pulling a trailer or a car, it's interesting because here we go. This is our turn into the F lane. As you can see, it doesn't give you many options if there was another vehicle heading your way. Your options are one of you get to back up. And it's very, very secluded and very, very well covered. This entire section here was completely filled this weekend. And now, on a Monday afternoon, we are the only ones here. Those vehicles there belong 2 rows over. The loops are very close in here. This is our rig coming up, and the vehicle that is behind us is from the D loop. So as you can see, it is very close in.